Alright, and again we start about the same time, but at least on 2 consecutive days, which has been a little bit rare very recently, with being quite busy often. So we even have been doing on 2 consecutive days, which is already an achievement in itself, would say, the recent few weeks. So now tonight again, like more mentally demanding game, at least this time abandon ship. So we most probably are going to sink. Looked at the keys and it has like repair mode button and whatever. Hopefully there's a tutorial so that we actually know how to repair, or whatever looked a bit complicated with a lot of keys. So need to see that we learn them. Didn't test this game, unlike even practiced with Blasphemous, because it was quite difficult. Not at least expecting this game to present quite such a challenge, but we'll see. So, and of course, do not forget about our clip contest. So do take funny or spooky clips and we judge them at the end of the month and see who wins the contest. So do remember to try also make some nice clips from the streams. And welcome, and let's switch to the game and see where we end up at. Indeed haven't played this. So let's play then. The first time ever, haven't actually tested the game at all, other than it seems to run, so we'll see. So, new game, of course. Alright, we have various like free play, cult campaign, haunted seas, combat campaign 2. Alright, main campaign. Escape the clutches of cult of Halifron and foil their attempts at world domination. Not at all cliché, but the main campaign features full tutorial for those playing abandoned ship for the first time. That's a good start. Performs autosave as you play. By finding captain's logs, you may perform manual saves at port. Alright, new game. Of course, we named this after ourselves. Tutorials on, yes please. Difficulty: casual, easy, normal, hard, hardcore. Let's see how it describes the difficulty levels. Casual difficulty is for those players who wish to progress with minimal challenge. Let's choose normal and see. Iron Captain, this is most probably like. Yeah, not allowed to create manual saves. Player generated names. Ah yeah, works. Quick start mode. A lot of explanation, let's keep it off. World seed. Let's change one number here, like probably gives us very different world. There we go. We changed even the world seed, so we should be getting a different world. Whether it's a better idea or for the worse, another matter. But we changed one number also in the random generation seed. So let's then start the game. We even changed the seed number, so probably will get a different map, whether that's for better or worse. Right. And suddenly we decided to flee from the ritual, alright? There are not many choices here. So this is kind of like text adventure portion almost. Escaping alone would be futile, so you grab the keys from the guard room and approach the prisoners. Alright, this is like apparently crew selection. Alright, it's clear that we should have a navigator. Alright, then it would be quite useful to have a gunner. One more, so then we have marine surgeon and sailor. Repairing ship is of course important. Do not know how important ship-to-ship combat in form of boarding is in this game, so let's take the sailor so we can repair faster. You and your new companions search through the labyrinthine passages. Finally, a door light seeps through the cracks in the frame. Alright, first through the door. There we go. Alright, so we can even steal a ship back, so that this probably starts the main portion of the game proper. Select crew. Select a crew member by left clicking them. When selected, they will have an orange outline. Yes. Move crew by right clicking. Move crew by right clicking. If you right click somewhere on the deck of the ship, that person will climb on board. Yes. Board the ship. Now move all crew onto the ship. Remember that you left click to select and right click to give the move order. You can also left click drag box to select multiple crew. Let's be advanced and move all of them on ship. We are like escaping, then we would click them one by one. Sure. Cut the ropes. Select the crew member, right click on the ropes. Right. There we go. Man the ship's wheel. There we go. Though we do not have that many. Heed me, betrayer, our Father knows and sees you always. You will never escape his embrace. Stretch, stretch. Let's get out of here. That's quite good advice. Mortar shells incoming, great. Already under fire. Yes. Alright. So we need to also make sure the crew is not expiring. Oh, hello there, Riley. Great to have you here. You of course get a wave. So we are playing Abandoned Ship tonight. How has your day been, you dragon? So, let's then move on. So, now we have to stabilize crew member. There we go for like we do not have a surgeon, so the barrage has damaged the ship hull in the bottom left of the screen. Hull health, yeah, a bit of damage. If this bar is empty, the ship will sink. Alright, let's repair. The barrage also injured one of the crew. Crew health can be seen around the icon above their head. You can heal crew by sending them to the sick bay. Medical table. Alright. Alright, it's not over. Take cover. Where can we take cover like? Alright. Hull cracks. Act decisively when you hear the bell or you may sink. Repair hull cracks. Right. Alright, man the pumps. There we go. Alright, still more. And now we are on fire. Fires damage sections and injure crew. They will spread out unless the crew extinguish them. Yeah, it's like not the best thing ever. Like if something is dangerous, like fire on like older style ship would be that. Alright, let's try and put out the fire. There we go. We are out of range, but stay alert. Leave combat. Alright. Exploration mode. This is the exploration mode. You move your ship by clicking on an area. If you prefer, you can hold down the mouse button and your ship will move towards whenever you position the mouse cursor. Yep, moves pretty fast even. Flee through the gate. This is map of the immediate area. Surrounding frame mark the limit of your exploration. Beyond them lies tumultuous seas far too dangerous for a captain to travel or to return from. Reach new areas by navigating through well-mapped safe passages known as gates. You must now escape through the gate currently highlighted at the bottom of the screen. For now, the others cannot be opened. Alright, so interesting map system. Also uncertain, like alright, this wasn't the intended gate. At least not the one marked on the bottom of the screen. Alright, this is even a bigger map. Is this the one highlighted? It's not at the bottom of the screen though. Alright, let's go next for that. At least our ship doesn't seem to run out of like anything. The navigation doesn't seem to mind wind much. Was it this? Apparently not, or at least. Flee through the gate. Flee through which gate? Because it's not like we can. Confusing. Haven't do anything. Alright. Had a day off or? So, that's good to hear. Hopefully it was relaxing, as to know that you had pretty demanding time. So like escape through the gate, but it's not really clear which one. Let's try that side next. Fortunately, it clearly doesn't like run out of food or something immediately. It's kind of like instructions unclear. Apparently not. Alright, let's see what else we can find by the border of the map part. This is clearly closed. Alright, that gave us something. This looks like it is open, but how do you sail there? Right, there are a lot of things on the map, but leave the area quickly, yes, but how? There is an event marker at the gate. Left click on it to sail into. This will trigger the event. Right. How do we return to the... At least here there is no event marker. Here's the event marker. A patrolling cult ship has stumbled upon us. Man the guns, we owe them no mercy. Alright, now we get to shoot. Remember the lessons you have learned so far, yes. And the guns. Right, it takes a good while actually to load the guns. Now that weapons are loaded, open fire. Right click to confirm. Alright. Right clicking on the weapon button. Alright, so now we get auto fire, yes. Pause the game by pressing spacebar. You know. Once you dismiss this message, you can issue orders while the game is paused. Make use of this if things are spiraling out of control. Enemy section information, alright. Alright, unfortunately we have only those guns. It's not very useful to man the guns on the opposite side. Let's repair the mast. Was there like something to repair with it? There's actually one more gun there. We can man that, so a bit more. Click on the highlighted button to move to close range, alright. So we can move closer. Right, chain shot. They also lost their mast. Right, let's shoot the chain shot. There we go, some damage to the rigging. Swivel gun, grape shot, alright, so this is against crew. It's an anti-personnel weapon, man it and get it fully loaded, alright. We also have a hull leak, so let's fix that on the way. So that we do not, for example, leak. Another one will be very interesting. Fortunately, we are not shipping too much water. Now let's get to the anti-personnel station. Alright, let's shoot their crew with that. Let's ram the enemy. You can perform special maneuvers. The maneuver by charge when someone is manning the helm. Someone with the high navigation skill will fill up the bar faster. Alright, ram. Brace for impact. We have to separately call brace for impact. Fair enough. Enemy failed their brace test. The impact even caused one of their crew to be knocked overboard. man the winch at the back of the ship to save them. If they don't make it in time, they will drown. Your own winch is highlighted. If any of your crew are in the water, be sure to man the winch to rescue them. Indeed, brace for impact. Right. So we now know most of the things on the ship, including ramming and bracing for impact and so let's then see if we can sink the cultist ship. Now finish them off. You can pull back and keep shooting, or at this range you can even just board them. You can triumph by killing all the enemy crew, destroying the hull or making it take on too much water. Keep the pressure on the enemy, dictate the battle and make sure they are reacting to you, not the other way around. Yes. Let's actually try some boarding action. Alright, and our ship is shipping water, so let's repair here. In this tutorial combat, the enemy did not react as aggressively as they would have normally, so be prepared for a tougher fight next time. You don't need to worry about repairing your sections or healing your crew. That happens automatically when you go back to the exploration map. As long as you have water pumps, going back to the exploration mode will automatically empty your water cords too. Alright. So we do not need to do that much. Alright, now we can go through the gate, which is kind of not the most logical. World map. Yes. Travel between maps has a supply cost. Left click on another map. Set your destination. Alright. In the captain's cabin you find some clean clothes, most likely belonging to the poor previous occupant before the cult had their way with the ship. It feels good to be finally out of your flowing ceremonial robes, and Sir would probably prefer. You stow them neatly away, knowing they may yet have their use. Alright, then we get to the character creator, so of course we name ourselves. Right. And we have like old age or young age. Quite birded also. Let's have dark bird. Fair-ish skin tone and male gender. Alright, there we go. Then we slept and get more comment about the cult. cult fortress is far from inhabited lands. We'll need to navigate through open waters before we can find a port. Alright. Let's see the map. This is the lone ship view. It allows you to change your default settings that will be used in combat. Alright, that's useful. The game is surprisingly complicated actually, compared to what expected. Oh, hello there, Camu and Kisu, and oh, we have many nice fluffs. So let's give a bit large screen greeting. Welcome all. We have been playing Abandoned Ship and have tried some naval combat and started the plot. So we escaped the cult and now stole also a ship and then had to sink a cult ship to actually get away. So this game is thematically quite fitting for the month, certainly, as thought it would be. Abandoned ship indeed. We haven't yet fortunately had to abandon ship as we won the first naval combat. So oh, alright, let's move back to the game then, so you can see more of it, Kisu. This is the lone ship view, yes. Preferred distance, would say that would prefer a bit further off for gun action. Saving crew positions. You of course want to have gunner at the guns, and navigator should be doing the wheel. And push this by specialty. Sailor, so he does repairs. And this one is us, so let's also man guns personally, as we need only one at the wheel and we can man the guns with the other. If you ever need to return your crew to their saved positions, alright, that button. And yes, of course, you also get a wave that good night when you do go to sleep, Kisu. So waves for you and hugs for a good panther night. Certainly. Alright, Alright, that button, the highlighted button, can be used to bring ship about in battle. This can only be performed if your maneuver bar is fully charged. Here you can set your preferred value to face the enemy when you start the battle. This can be useful. Right. Return to exploration map. Lighthouses have their surroundings fog of war removed, so they are visible upon map entry, containing detailed charts of the local area as well as providing a high vantage point. Sailing into the even marker next to the lighthouse will remove all remaining fog of war on the map. Right. You must continue trying to escape the cult by fleeing from this exploration map. Locate the exit gate and complete the required number of events to unlock it. If you the lighthouse first. That will help you explore the area. Alright. Let's sail to the lighthouse first. Alright, that's a... Was that the lighthouse? Yes. Alright, and now we have a view of the whole map. We need to do 4 events to escape through a gate. At least that one, so let's then move here. There's something apparently to pick up. Then we have the cult symbol here or something. Let's see about that. You are on direct course to come within range of an approaching cult vessel. Let's hoist sails and engage. Might not be totally successful, but of course we see how it goes if we fight. So hoist sails and engage. There we go. We have everything on auto fire, so we should start shooting. And then we close up a bit. Alright, at least we are now firing. Auto fire my fluffy tail. Alright, and then we have half breaches. 3 of them even. Yep. Because it looks like it has the auto fire symbol, but it still really doesn't. Alright, let's see to return everyone to their designated locations. Alright, now it did auto fire. Much better. Let's try and get closer. Attempts to move close range, yes. Alright, and then we again need to repair the hull. Also would be necessary to pump a bit. Alright. Somehow I would think it would fire more. Let's get back to man the guns. At least we now have less water, shipping less water, so try to navigate again like this is blinking red, so let's go to the the Medi Bay. Alright, and more fire. Right, and then we repair hull breach. Somehow how close do we have to be to fire grapes? So apparently very close, so let's man the normal gun rather. Alright. Now we are at least firing much more. And they sunk, so considering our hull wasn't the best one ever, but nothing but junk. Oh, at least like what 20 gold only. So yeah, this appears to be a pretty fun game. You are really right, Kisu. Actually, this far this has been very nice. Some Lovecraftian themed naval endeavors. So actually, this seems very nice this far. Positively surprised by abandoned ship this far. Very much so. So let's continue having won the sea battle. Let's continue, and we can now leave combat. It doesn't repair hull automatically, so it's next question. How do we repair hull? Alright. There was some like repair symbol. Yes, there. Let's sail to the repair symbol and see what that does. Repair 10 hull. Oh well. One of 4, alright. There's another repair symbol, so let's sail there next. At least this far it doesn't seem that there would be random encounters, so more repair please. There's an exclamation mark. We would probably want even more hull repaired as we don't have that much durability. That's a fishing spot. Let's go fish next to see what that does. Got 15 fish, probably. You can feed the crew with it or something. But they are more like repair spots. Apparently not. That's resources. Let's get the resources anyway. Alright, there's an exclamation mark. Let's see about that. The teeth, your early days as a cultist come to mind. They spent testing the shape and strength of your newfound devotion. Racked by existential doubt, you threw yourself from the pinnacle like so many acolytes after you. Alright, you emerged. Indeed emerged. Coming back to your senses, you notice. Do you wish to investigate? Alright, notice a body popping in the water. Only the most fanatical or sadistic would still force neophytes under their tutelage to prove their love for father in this way. Do you wish to investigate? Let's investigate. Might sink, but this game doesn't seem easy. Ah, we got a new crew member. It appears he has assumed you are part of the cult. You listen intently to his diatribe. Right. Very good. So now we have another crew member. That doesn't fix our hull still, but we have now taken one more event, but do not think we can escape yet. 2 of 4, so do we have anything else for events than there's also an event. Let's go to the lower corner, lower left corner. Or not, apparently. Was it only a presentation illusion? Yes, it's actually the ship hull symbol, so apparently we have to do another cult encounter. Much less else left to do. So let's see. Cult ship has been doggedly pursuing you for a while now. It's small but light and is slowly gaining. Through the spyglass you see familiar face manning the helm and your heart sinks. Samuel's parents were some of your first initiates, and when they perished you ensured the orphan would be well looked after. Even after all these years, you imagine he still looks up to you. You remember proudly watching when he was given command of his first ship. It didn't matter that it was a raggedly workmanlike vessel. You watch as his ship closes, his expression unreadable. Once within hailing range he doesn't slow. It is then you realize your sentimentality has cost you. Yeah, we have so much hull also. You resign yourself to the battle. Shame. We might not do that well. Let's pause first and provide targets. It's not much use to currently do the grape shot unless we get close enough. So let's do these and shoot at the rigging. Now we also have the the marine. Yes, so boarding action. Let's try to push for boarding, because then they can't use cannon. At least we are also firing. They lost rigging, so that helps. We can probably approach for boarding. try. Let's see if it fires now automatically. Yes. Good amount of fire at least. See if we can get into boarding range. Would be nice to. Alright, fix the hull, please. At least we are not shipping much further yet. Alright, we are soon shipping much further. Repair. At least no hull breach, not that we have many hull points either. Alright, they lost their mast. And now we seem to be getting for boarding, so brace for impact please. At least the button seems to do nothing. Alright. Everyone for board and they boarding action please. Right. You could see the look of betrayal in Samuel's eyes. He would not surrender nor give up until you had paid for your transgression. As he fell, the look on his face said it all. Why? You can't ever remember having family and friendships were not encouraged in the cult, but Samuel was dear to you. You can't stay here, and as you tell the crew to forget about the salvage, you struggle to keep your voice level. Yeah. Alright, let's leave combat. Main issue again is here that our ship is not in greatest condition ever. Full speed ahead, alright. Can we still... Alright, that came fast. The Kraken. You're not prepared to beat such a beast. Fight it off and flee. When your maneuver bar is full, press flee button to initiate your desperate retreat. It's quite desperate considering how much hull we have. Kisu should be here to see the Kraken. Any bats in the game? Do not think the game has any bats or bunnies, unfortunately, Camu. Alright, good night, Riley, and waves to you. Thank you for joining for some abandoned ship as we fail at sea, it seems. Do think that the Kraken is going to finish us off, but it's not an easy game. This is normal difficulty and we immediately took a lot of damage. But yes, thank you for joining tonight, Riley. Hopefully you'll sleep well and have a good day tomorrow. And yes, of course, also reminding about the clip contest, so remember to take fun, interesting, otherwise clips of the streams when able to. We are again doing the 1.5 hours. We started a bit later than originally intended, but we still have like 25 minutes to go, so let's see if the Kraken sinks us. Maybe need to start again. Flee button. Alright. This doesn't look good. Alright, we can fight off the tentacles, whatever use that is. Now flee before it attacks again. Where is the flee button? Our maneuver bar is full, but the flee button needs to be. Alright, we sunk. Or not. Would like to flee, why is button gray? Actually we have no hull remaining either, so could apparently flee, but we sunk. Kraken looks on very menacingly. Your ship is less fortunate, could say so. Alright. Decide your destination, accept attempt to reach it. Popular fishing spot, local shipping lane, smuggling route. Chance of rescue, let's see. 60%. All are 60%. Travel time 1 day. Somewhat surprisingly, the game didn't end at ship sinking, which actually was surprising also. So let's see. Alright, no luck there. Your strength is failing faster than your mind can cope with. Let's see if we drown. Seeing nothing, you hear everything. Even felt peaceful, yeah. In rescue area, you're awoken by sharp pain and see you can see blood in the water. Yours, yeah. Sharks, let's stay still. Usually it's like shark isn't fooled. You have lost 5% health only, even if shark did nibble at us. It's a ship. Scream and wave like you're possessed. No one is on board. You're not sure what happened to the previous crew, but all that matters now is you're not in the water. Alright. Now we have another ship with no crew. Let's check. Yeah, we have even smaller ship. And only ourselves, so let's man the cannon, yes, alright. Where are we? 3 or 4. We still need to have one encounter. Where there even are more encounters. Let's check the gate. Ah yeah, there's this cult encounter alone. Alright, that will be hard. So into the breach. Small speck on the horizon, it's moving. You sense the foul energies of the cult long before you confirm the flying colors. It's headed towards the cult fortress, so you doubt it has business tracking you down. Good, that encounter did nothing, so... Now we should be able to pass through the gate with even smaller ship. Now that the danger has passed, the crew on board bombard you with the questions. We do not even have any crew because they died. That didn't go too well. Alright. Land. Alright. Nearby port. Find the port, let's see. The arrowhead around your ship is a compass that will point to the nearest hidden point of interest. The compass will not point towards things that have been uncovered from the fog of war. If you follow the arrowhead now, it will take you to the nearest port. Alright. Let's sail then. Pretty long way. Alright, that wasn't the port, so... And like that is probably the port, so... Let's sail back. At least we had the experience of being sunk. The Kraken was really hard to fight. Like, why didn't the flee button activate though the navigation bar was full? Alright, so there's the port apparently. Right, it's that way into the port. Another round, of course. Heavy meat is a different story to ceremonial wire. Alright, let's call it a night, and of course we get another dream of the cult. Dream of tentacles, yes. Your crew, I wish we had crew. Your crew stir from their beds just as the door flies off. It hinges to shadowy forms crossing threshold. Yeah. Luckily none of your crew were hurt. Alright. Downstairs the innkeeper is dead. We are very successful sailors for sure. The first hint of dawn looms upon the horizon. Back to the ship. Kill the Kraken, alright. Wish had a crew. You explained that the Halifron have always been out there, unseen and preying on those who stray too close to the water alone at night. You plan to go on the offensive. Alright. It's just you now, you have little time to prepare for your mission. Your first step is to visit Shipwright before recruiting some more crew. Perhaps Coin will buy greater loyalty. Fortunately, the starter crew would have left us anyway, so it's kind of like not a major loss in that respect. Alright, we have about 10 minutes in a while remaining, so let's check out Shipwright and recruiting crew and then pause here for tonight. So let's continue a bit still. Check the Shipwright and the recruitment out. The shops are where you can purchase new weapons and upgrade, obtain supplies, repair your ship and purchase a new one. Golden supplies, yes. You can repair hull by clicking one of these buttons. The hull can only be repaired in port. On this occasion we have repaired your hull for free. Fair enough. Purchasing weapons. To buy weapons and upgrades, you drag them onto the correct spot on your ship. Purchase the mortar by left-click dragging it onto the empty spot on your ship. Alright. There we go. Nice mortar. You can sell weapons and upgrades by dragging a slot onto the sell button. Now click on the highlighted tab to check the upgrades and supplies. Upgrades improve your ship, surprisingly. You can buy and sell upgrades in a similar way to weapons, but by dragging them to the correct slot. You can buy and sell supplies in the highlighted box. Click on the section upgrades. Yes, we can upgrade different sections of the ship. You can upgrade the section's armor resistance to hull cracks and fire, repair, speed or performance. An upgraded sick bay is quicker at healing crew. Yes. You can browse new ships to purchase by selecting highlighted tab. When you have finished in the shops, press this button here and return to the main port. So let's see. Ships are quite expensive. Cutter, and we already have so it would be 200 for a bit better. Diving bell. Alright, you can get quite a few things. Hull armor. Lifeboat. hull spikes. Alright. Quite a bit of things to upgrade when you have to upgrade all the ship sections separately for all the parameters. Ah, hello there, Tika. Great to see you. Ah, good night, Camu. Waves to both ways. Good night and welcome, Tika. Hopefully you're doing well. We are just finishing looking through the options on abandoned ship before calling it a night and raiding somewhere. So let's check also recruiting crew. We return to port. You make your way to the dockside taverns and notice a few cultists in the midday puzzle. It's easy to slip by unnoticed. It's harder, however, to resist slipping your dagger into one of them. Always a great idea. Alright, potential recruits in the tavern. Alright. We can't hire very many. Let's at least hire the sailor. Surgeon would also be available. Gunner is rather useful too. Let's hire also a gunner. And that's pretty much what we can do here. Prison. Most of these are not open. Increase morale. Let's increase morale and return to port. Alright. Dozens of ships. The cultist ship bearing down fast doesn't leave you with much choice. Alright, so we have one fight to finish off tonight, it seems. So, how have you been, Tika? So, let's fight. Let's try to approach immediately for like and man the guns. There we go. Alright, that's now auto fire, hopefully. Yes. Fire to the rigging. They apparently lost mast. Alright, and Halifron also, the aquatic monsters. They can dive into the water, swim at great speed and board you. Alright. Some ramming action. Nice to fight in the thunderstorm. And we are on fire, which is not good. Let's put that out. Alright, this guy needs to have some medical aid. At least we sunk them, it seems. Yes. That's a good way to finish the night if you sunk your enemy and you are not shipping much water and even your hull is in pretty good condition. Alright, so that bar shows how close the cult is tracking us. When dealing with events using the cult symbol, you can decrease the bar by defeating the enemy. However, if you flee, the cult will be onto you and the bar will increase. Alright. So we got away and we are pretty much good to finish for tonight then. So let's finish the game for tonight and thank you for joining for some abandoned ship. And of course let's see, is it like... Alright, the viewer count is not really totally honest. Again, we have more than one viewer, so let's also raid. So first of all, wish you a good night, and tomorrow we will be again playing more calm games, so we are alternating between the more Gothic / mentally draining games and calm games. So tonight we were at cultist infested seafaring and naval battles, and then we tomorrow again might do some The Hunter or another calm game. So let's see, movie raid. Alright, Art of Chod is playing Deep Rock Galactic. Let's go for them. It has been a while since we have raided Chod. Even if we do not have that many viewers to offer tonight. Of course, it's always good to give a bit of attention in any case. So game looks confusing. Alright. So let's go for it. There we go for the raid. So good night and see you tomorrow a bit earlier, 10 even. Hopefully. Thank you once again for joining and good night.